Okay, hello. Welcome in, everyone. I'm just bringing up the chat box, getting everything set up. All right. Hello, Queen TJ. Hello, Tom. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good day, everyone. So I don't really have a plan in mind or a challenge for myself. I figure we would just keep this just kind of nice and easy and chilled out. So what we can do is to narrow down who we choose. I could say like we could do what we've done previously. I'll choose whichever villager is closest to the counter in the cafe or something like that. Or whoever's closest to the door in the restaurant or whatever. So we can go for that as an option. So let's Cyberduck will build for you. Yes, yes. Cyberduck is ready. So let's go into the restaurant and yeah, we'll pick the villager that's closest to the door, we'll say. Okay, so well, it looks like Cranston, who's just wandering around, but he's like right next to the door. So we're gonna go talk to Cranston, and he wants a home filled with rice dishes, so that's cool. There's a real nice smell coming out of the kitchen. It smells like I'm about to be real happy. Hey, do you do vacation house things, don't you? Yes, I do. I heard that vacation houses grow on the islands around here. Could we plant me one, pretty please? Yes, we can. Hey, Reg, welcome in. Good to see you. We are just starting. We're just starting on Cranston's house, so we're gonna make Cranston a nice rice paradise. So I just gotta pick out the right kind of island for that. I do have an idea. I am thinking this one. I think this will give us a lot of room for what he's looking for. Okay, oh gosh, his catchphrase is sweatband? Okay, how come I didn't realize that before? Oh, goodness. This is the question. Do we do one level or two? We could do, we could do 2 levels. Sure. Yep, a double decker sandwich, but harder to shoot. Yeah. Okay, great. So no real challenge in mind unless somebody wants to give me one. Probably after this one. I'm happy for Cranston's just to be a straightforward build. Okay, let's get to it. So I did a 2-story house option and a nice rice paradise. So we'll check the order sheet shortly. Hey, Jules, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a good day. So let's think about what kind of roof we want. Maybe the light green. That's kind of nice. And the simple Zen exterior, that could be good. I kind of like the brown metal accent door. Or we could do the imperial door, but I think something a little bit simpler for Cranston would be fine. So let's go for that. And I don't know if we need like a door decoration, but we'll have a look real quick. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it as is. Okay, we'll do it like that. And we'll set his house over here to start off with. Now we can change the stairs if we want. So I'm going to go for maybe a natural... actually, I think I'm going to go for the log staircase. And let's see what we got. So the required items are a tea table, curry with rice, and a bamboo lunchbox. Okay. So we have something of like an Asian theme to things, a Japanese theme. And I think we can make that work. So for stuff that we want outside, let's see what we can do. Let's get out the tractor, scarecrow, maybe the campfire cookware, wheat field, of course, winnowing machine, hand cart, pump. The hearth, I have no idea. Is that supposed to be an outdoor or an indoor item? Let me know if you know, because I've always always been a little bit stumped by this one. So I'm not quite sure how best to use the hearth. And then the lantern, we'll get out the stacked bags. Maybe some firewood, we'll see, a bucket, and an axe. Okay, so I think we can make this work. So I'm thinking of adding these wheat fields here. And I kind of want to mix up the colors a little bit. So we're gonna do something like this. Then we're gonna have kind of the tractor kind of in the middle. And let's see what the different colors are. Let's go for green. I am kind of making this up as I go along, but I think it'll be okay. Oh wait, no, we want it like this. Oops, that one. Yeah, this is the one. Wheat field can be used for substitutes for rice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that's what the game is kind of pushing for us. So that's what we're going with. But thank you for confirming that. And okay, so I want to add this somewhere. I just don't know where yet. So right now we're doing a little bit of a farm vibe over here, and we can maybe add that. I don't actually know if I'm going to use that, to be honest. We're also going to do is we're going to move a bunch of the stuff out of the way so we can put down like some pathing and stuff. We'll have the scarecrow maybe hanging out over there. And I did have this over here, so let's see what we can do about the pathing as well. Whoops. I don't think I wanted it. Oh, yeah, we can do it that way. That's fine. Okay, and then I have a little bit of an idea. Something like that. Okay, so something a little bit different. And then we can have, put this winnowing machine somewhere. I'm not really sure where. Or if we should have like a few going on. Maybe we should have a few. Let's go for this. Let's go for the lime green as well. That's kind of cool. And then, oh, we're kind of running out of room for like some trees or whatever. We have like trees all around him, of course, but I was gonna add like a bamboo tree or two. So let's see if we can maybe do that. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Really don't know what I'm doing with this axe either. We'll come back to that. And then over here, I think what we're going to do is maybe add something back here. Or maybe not at all. Maybe the lanterns just aren't going to work right now. So we'll just see what works and what doesn't. We do have the water pump, so I do want to add that. Oh, both can be used outside and in rural areas can be inside hearth. Okay, thank you. That's really helpful. Let's put the water pump maybe back here. Oh, another thing I wanted to do was if we go back to the order sheet, we can get a shed. I wanted to get a storage shed back here. So let's do that. And we'll add that. And I don't know if I'm going to need that either. And then I'm wondering if I should add like some dirt pathing or something. I don't know. Let me know if you've done Cranston's house, if you've decorated it, and how exactly did you interpret this one? We'll do a couple of wheelbarrows as well, maybe in different styles. Yeah, let's go for the silver. And then I was thinking we could add like a little bit of fencing here with these bamboo things, but then I'm also wondering if we should just use one of these fencings. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. So then we could maybe have just like a few bamboo trees growing. Something like that. Or we could change it up a little bit more. Yeah, okay, I think that looks all right. Can I put that back there? No, I can't. And I could put that there. But I think, you know what, we're gonna go with the original idea and just do something like that. And then I can just add like some glowing moss here and there. Yeah, he's nodding in approval. He's like, yeah, this is the sensible choice. Glad you figured it out. Am I done? I got trigger happy with the button there for a minute. A shovel and maybe an axe. Okay. You haven't done his yet, TJ? Okay. Let's get out a shovel. And let's put that in the green. And then we could add, let's add an axe back here and a few other like storage items or something, right? So we could get like some more stacked bags, but I think I'm just gonna go for plain green. And then we could add like just some other like random farming paraphernalia, you know? Yeah, he's liking that. He's making approval noises, so that's great. Oh, and where did that one go? Okay, that's fine. I just want to add like a little bit. A little bit of these weeds too, just for something extra. Yeah, I think that's looking good. Okay, let's move this maybe as well. Yeah, beautiful. And then we could add, I don't know, maybe a rock. Like we can add a rock to, like oh, yeah, right at the end there. That's actually not bad. And I think, could we add one over here? No, we can't. Okay. For some reason, we can have it on this side, but not that side. And it doesn't really fit here either. That's really interesting. Okay. Well, we'll just get rid of that. I'm happy for one to be hanging out over there. Okay, I think overall this is looking pretty good. So I do want to change the time of day a little bit. Maybe we'll make it in the morning because he's a farmer, so he's got to get up early and yeah, get to work on his farm. You can change the clothes to farmer overalls and a sun hat. Let's do that now. Farmer overalls. I think we have to go here for overalls. Yeah, okay, so we got him the farmer overalls. Or do we like, ooh, I kind of think, I don't know, I'm thinking about which color to use. The red is probably the best, but I do like the gray, so we'll go for that one. So farmer overalls and a sun hat. Okay, let's find a sun hat of some sort. Maybe an outdoor hat. In which case, I'll do the red. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right, Farmer Cranston at your service. Okay. I think that's looking good. Let's go inside. See what we can do. Nice outfit. Yeah. Yeah, he's looking like a farmer now. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have so we have the table and the food. Okay, great. Let's just stick that on there and let's go for something like this, shall we? Okay, so we're gonna create. We'll do a hearth. We'll give it a go. Gotta get a rice cooker and a steamer basket set, the mochi pestle, the senmaizuki barrel, kettle, of course. And I'd like to maybe add like a sink as well. Not too far. So maybe the ranch kitchen. Okay. So let's look at the wallpaper and flooring. And so I really like the chic tea room rug, but we have a nice variety. We also have this wonderful rice paddy view, which could also work. Let's maybe go for this bamboo wall, and then we could do like a rice paddy wall somewhere, either here on this wall or maybe on this one. Let's go for that. The bamboo flooring kind of works, probably the best, like it goes with it the best. But the rush tatami flooring is a little bit different, kind of Adds a little bit more pizzazz. The outside looks good? Okay, thank you, Queen TJ. I appreciate that. So I'm just getting my bearings here for how exactly we want to set up this kitchen. We're going to move this over here, and of course I can make the house bigger if I need to. So we're going to add that over there, and we'll put that there. And I'm kind of thinking, I have maybe an idea. Maybe it will work. Maybe it will look silly. I don't know. We're going to find out. I was thinking we do something like this, or just to stabilize it a bit more, we could add a pillar or two. And we do something like that. And then we have the main kitchen, but this is kind of an extension of that too. We can add a few other things as like storage or whatever. So we can do something like that. Another thing I'm thinking is maybe adding a little bit of something here too. And we could change this to the dark brown so it matches a bit better. Yeah, so we've got something going on like that. And then we can add these items as well. Yeah, I think that's looking all right. Let's change this one. Now I have no idea, like the type of rice changes for each color, which is really cool, but I don't know exactly like what I'm looking at, if you know what I mean. But it all looks so interesting. Let's go for the berry red because that's just really pretty. Mum cushions for sitting because they look like a nest. Yeah, that's a cool idea. In theory, I would like for that hearth to work, but I don't know if it really is. So we're gonna hold off on that idea. But I do like the mum cushion idea. So let's go find those. Yeah, nice. Okay. I like that. Or we don't have to do all 4. We could just do 2 on either side. That might be a bit better. Okay, yeah, that works. So now we kind of have like a basic setup, which is cool. So we can take it from there. We can add to it from there. And we could oops, didn't mean to do that. We could do something, we could make break up this accent wall a little bit. So here is what I'm thinking. And then I've also maybe changed my mind once again on the position of the seats. Sometimes it takes a while to figure it out, you know? Okay, so we could do something like that. Ooh, and then let's go back here to the bamboo partition. This is where it might come in handy. So we just kind of place that back here. Yeah. Okay, that's coming together. I like that. And then over here, let's go over here to the order sheet. We could add a bonsai shelf, or I was thinking this lovely bamboo shelf. Oh, I think he likes the idea. Okay, great. So we've got that going on. I think that's looking kind of neat. And let's just see what else we could potentially do. We could add a few more things over here on this side of the wall. So I'm just wondering what we could do about that. We could add this bark-edged, oh yeah, he's loving it. This bark-edged table here, right? I don't know what we put on it yet, but we'll figure that out. Ooh, we could add like some jarred mushrooms. And we could add a little bit of something else. I'm just not sure what yet. Let's maybe go off the main list and we can kind of try to figure that out. I do love a good mug shelf. I could always go for one of those. Don't know if that's gonna really work, but we'll see. Let's head down here as well and see what else we could potentially add, like a light or something too. That could work as well. We could add a bamboo drum or this wooden fish. Or just some nice plants. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for some potted starter plants. Maybe he's growing some herbs. I don't know if I want that in the black. Maybe the green. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then we can figure out what to put in this corner back here as well. So let's think about that too. I mean, we could just put the shopping bag there, but he seems like the type to kind of like make his own food or whatever. We could just add like a nice pot back there. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. The what? The egg seat might fit if you add a female roommate. Yeah, maybe in the future. Who knows? Right. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna put the pot over here. And I might put these jars over here instead. I think that would be a bit better. So if we go back all the way up here, then I'm thinking well, I'm thinking just like a cutting board or maybe just a knife block. Let's just do that. All right, yeah. That's looking good. Okay, we gotta add some music. I feel like I don't know what his preferred song is. This could be a terrible idea. We'll see. Oh, is it the Welcome Horizons? Oh, that's nice. Okay, I think that works. Just stick that in the corner over here. I think that looks good. And we can maybe just add like a nice plant. Oh, he's liking the Monstera. Okay. That's cool. Oh, it's a heist, everybody. It's a heist. And also don't forget to hydrate. I'm reminding myself I'm going to take a sip of water. We had some nice Tex-Mex style wraps, like some kind of like a bean burrito kind of vibe for dinner, and it was really tasty. I was very happy with how they turned out. Right. I think we got a good kind of solid thing going here. So I'm pretty happy overall with that. So another thing that we can do is just kind of add like some ceiling and wall items as well. And then we might feel inspired to do even more. So I do like the pot rack. We can add that over here. He seems to be nodding in approval, so that's cool. We can add a simple wall shelf, maybe in this natural color as well. Yep, he is once again approving. Great. I love it when they react like that. And we could add a wall-mounted bookshelf. I don't know what exactly he would... Oh, we have custom designs. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I would have a custom design that would work for that. So I'm just going to go with like music, and then we can put that, we can kind of put that over here, over the table. And just thinking about what we can add here. Let's go for the broom. But we can change the color because it blends in maybe a little bit too much there. Yeah, that's good. And let's add like an iron wall rack too. Yeah, just like that. Okay, great. And then over here, let's see what else we could potentially add. Maybe he has a degree in farming or something like that, in farming studies. So we're going to give him a formal paper. And we can add this wooden plank sign as well. That's kind of neat. I don't know if I want it over there or if I want it like over the doorway. Oh, he seems to like that. Okay. We'll have it there. Add a little tapestry there as well. And I kind of want to add something here. I'm just not sure what yet. So let's think about that. Maybe a wreath, but I don't know if that's really what I'm feeling right now. What are your thoughts on a deer decoration? Does he look happy? That seems to be, yeah. That could be what's going on. Okay, cool. All right, so we got some of that. Let's also add some ceiling stuff. So we can add some hanging shelves. Bamboo grass for good luck with farming, and bamboo doll because it's intractable. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. And good job, Rich and Tom, for getting some good results, some good points. Yeah, okay, I think that looks cool. And then we can add maybe some more ceiling lights here and there. Let's go for this Zen light. Is that kind of in the middle? Maybe I need to move that. Just have that there. Does that look okay? Kind of? I don't know. I don't know if I love that. Let's maybe move this over here. And then maybe the festival lantern set. We're just playing with ideas right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, that's looking good. Excellent. And then I think, so the bamboo doll and the bamboo grass, which hopefully I have that. If I don't, then I'm sorry, because it is a good idea. Yes, I do. Excellent. All right, nice. Yeah, we can just have that right there. And then maybe place the bamboo doll upstairs. So let's head upstairs. You got a belly full of rum, Tom? Yar. Yo ho ho. All right. What are we doing here? Yeah, we're doing this again. Okay, it's cool. All right, so for the upstairs, let's see what we got. So we could give him like a little TV, a bonsai shelf, a futon. Those are things we can definitely include. And let's also figure out what we want for the wallpaper and floor. Not sure about the straw wall, to be fair. Maybe the Zen architecture and the common flooring. Yeah, that looks good. That's looking good. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Okay. So I think what we can do is we can add a little bit of partition wall magic. And see what we can do. You know, the blue looks kind of nice. Maybe we'll add a few touches of blue over here as well. So let's place the bonsai here near the window. I think that looks really pretty. And then we can add the TV over here. So now we just need like a sofa or something. Oh, Rich, you have so many partition walls. Oh my gosh. You think you need to expand your storage? I think so too. Oh, wow. All right, we're gonna give him a bathroom as well. Maybe a nice cypress bathtub. That could be good. And a plain sink. So I'm gonna create this space for that. And yeah, we can include that. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Looking good so far. We got the basics down. I do think I want to change this up though. And maybe add the gray. Yeah, let's maybe do that. I don't know if I love this one though. Thinking about it. Yeah, let's try that one instead. That's a lot of partition walls as well, TJ. You guys are collecting these. Yeah, you're rich. You're rich in partition walls. My goodness, what will you do with them all? All right, I'm gonna maybe add like a clothes closet or something. What different colors does this come in? Would the light blue look okay? I don't really know if it would. And we can also kind of place that there, kind of tuck that away if we want. I think maybe that could work. The white could also work. It's a little bit more neutral. So maybe we'll just stick with that. And then we could have, if we go back to the order sheet, maybe place some, I don't know, I was going to say like some accessories, like if it was saying that there were any shoes on the order sheet, but it doesn't look like it, that they have any shoes or boots. So instead, I think I'm just going to add like a plushie or something. Or, here's another thing I could do. Whoops. We go up here. We could just add like some Zen cushions. Like that. Maybe just the deep blue. But the indigo is quite nice too. Yeah, that's really pretty. And then just add like a cat plushie on top. Done. Yeah, then you have a little cat plushie peeking out there. Hey, Jane. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Queen TJ's premiere is going to be tomorrow, where I tour her the homes that she created. Right now, I'm just playing Happy Home Paradise for this evening. But guys, go check out Jane, who does really great cozy Animal Crossing and Legend of Zelda content, and also does some live streams, does some videos, and she recently shared her walkthrough of her latest island called Capri, and it is super charming and super cute. So I hope you're doing well. We're just doing a house for Cranston, so we're doing a nice rice paradise. And I'm just creating like his upstairs living space. So downstairs is the kitchen, and then upstairs is kind of like the rest of the rooms. Where are the sofas at? All right, yeah, I'm thinking maybe a vintage. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, nice. And then we can have like a log bench back here with a few items. Don't know what yet, but we will find that out. We will figure that out. I just want to see what's down here, just for like decorations and stuff. I don't see anything that's jumping out at me, so that's okay. We go up here, then I was thinking we add like some stacked magazines or a pile of books, or a recycled paper bundle might be good. Just for something there, and then we can put something on top of the TV if we want as well. I like to put a little succulent plant on top. I think that looks nice, and he seems to agree. He looks cute in the hat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that was Rich's suggestion, was to dress him up like a farmer, so. Yeah, good to have you here, Jane. Glad you can be here and tune in. I normally stream on Thursdays, but switched it up a little bit this week. So hopefully that's okay with everybody. And thank you all for being here. Let's maybe give him a scrapbook back here. And we could also add, we could probably add a bookshelf or something. Yeah, give him a little bookshelf. A little place to kind of have a few different items. Let's see what else we could add there. Maybe just like a pen stand or something. Yeah, so he can just have some random stuff there. That's cool. And then over here, I'm not quite sure, so we'll figure that out in a minute. You had no idea that you could place something on the top of the TV? Yes, you can, but just to give you a little bit of a warning, so I think it should be okay. I think you can still interact with the TV. You can, so you can turn the TV on when that is placed on it, but if I were to put an interactable item, whoops, oh, that's not the thing I wanted to interact with. If I were to put an interactable item, let's find something. Let's put the first aid kit, for instance. Then I would only be interacting with the item on top. The bamboo doll? Okay, thank you. So that's just something to consider if you want to interact with the TV. Make sure that you put something on top that's not interactable. Let's go find the bamboo doll. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh, he's clapping. He likes that. That's great. Okay, we'll just stick that right there. I think that works fine. All right, nice. I'm just looking down here just to see what else there is, if there's anything that kind of like jumps out at me. And not particularly. Okay, that's okay. So we could just add like some music and stuff too. It's always nice maybe just to add like a little piano or something for him to play. So I'm happy to do that. He's nodding in approval. He seems to like the idea. Maybe a different color though, something that stands out a little bit more. So we could add that and then give him a piano bench as well. Bamboo music player. Yeah, we could add that. I think I'm gonna put that in the green. Yeah. So we could, yeah, so here's what we could do. We could put that in the corner and then we'd have room for the bamboo music player. Oh, now it's up here, isn't it? Whoops. Yeah, nice. All right. Yeah, I think this is coming together. It's looking good. All right, let's add some wall and ceiling items. Let's see what we can add up here for different things. Let's maybe go for a fossil plaque. That looks cool. And maybe a fishing boat flag, just for a pop of color. Oh, he's surprised. Okay, well, surprise. And let's see what else we could potentially add. We could add a tapestry. Maybe this bird. What does he think about that? Yeah, he's liking the tapestry. Okay, that's good. Oh, he's loving the wall planter. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we could have some fun with the wall planters and add some like that. And then over here, maybe, you like the dried flower garland? Okay, great. Ooh, I was kind of hoping I could place that there, but maybe not. So we'll just have that over there. And then maybe a little something else. Let's see if there are any patterns that kind of jump out at me. Yeah, maybe the dragonflies. Or gyroid in the hot tub. Like the angry looking one that blows bubbles. We could try that one. Hanging vines. Yeah, we could do some hanging vines. Let's go for the bubloid idea. See what we can do about that. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's hanging out there. That's great. That's too funny. I always forget about that, but it's such a neat trick. It's such a neat thing to do. Oh, yeah, we can do the welcome horizons over there too. And then I need to just find like a towel rack. Oh, he likes the floral swag. Okay, nice. So maybe we can add a little bit of the floral swag. Ooh, it's not quite gonna. Yeah, okay, that'll do. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that because we have towels down here, so we don't really need to do that. That looks good. And we could add like some bottles near, this could be like his bubble bath. So we could add some bottles there. And maybe a couple of wall lamps. Let's see. See if some wall lamps will work. Yeah, I think that's cool. And then I can try to find, I'm gonna have to find like maybe a rug or two. You always forget the gyroid too when you're working on a room, but you remember it when you're watching somebody else. Well, that's something. A hay bed? I don't know if a hay bed's really gonna work here. Maybe outside. But I will go for the hanging vines. I think that's a good idea. That could look really pretty. I'm gonna have that as like a little bit of an entrance. Yeah, I think that's kind of pretty. And we could add maybe another bit over here by the bookshelves. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. Oh, I wanted to go to the order sheet for the rug options just to see what they're suggesting. Okay, so they're suggesting like a bamboo rug. Okay. So I was thinking we could just add one right here. And that looks cute. And then I'm wondering if we could add that over there. Does that look okay? Kind of. If only it was just a little bit longer, then I would like that. What is that, 3 by 2? Ugh, okay. This is where it can get a little bit tricky sometimes, you know, with these rugs. But that's okay. But we can figure it out. What if we did something like this? Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll work. When you move in. Yeah, I think it's coming together though. It's looking good. I would like to add maybe another light fixture or something though. That's the thing. That's the challenge. Because I could add it like over here, over the. I don't know if that looks good though. Or we could have it over the piano. I'm gonna just change this up a little bit. Have that like that. And then I think that's gonna make a little bit more sense, having the light there. Yeah. Ooh, and then we could maybe add. Maybe add one of these again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's looking good. All right, guys. I think we've got something. I do want to go outside and maybe add a hay bed or two, because that could help frame the wheat fields or the rice fields. Clock like the owl one. Ooh, yeah, maybe. All right, let's go back here and see if we can find it. We'll get rid of that. And yeah, we can have that. We can have that like that. Okay, that's cool. Maybe do this one in a different color. Do this one in the pale green. Yeah. Move that out just a smidge. Yes, beautiful. Okay, let's go back inside. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for your help with this and for all these suggestions. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze in an owl clock, and then we can let him know that we are finished and his home is complete. I'm trying to think about where I would put the owl clock. Let's go into design mode. Yeah, I just don't know where I would put an owl clock. I could put a wall clock somewhere, so that might be helpful. So let's do that. Let's just go for this one, the log mounted. That'll do. Yeah. Hey, Shiloh, welcome in. You do see a cute farmer, aka Farmer Cutie Cranston. Yes, so let me give you the grand tour before we do the photo montage. So this is the upstairs. This is Cranston's living room, bedroom, and bathroom. So we have a nice little living room for him, nice and spacious. And then he has a cozy bedroom over here. He's got his little cat plushie, and then a relaxing bathtub with this gyroid that's got so much attitude. It's not even funny. It is kind of funny. And then we're going to go downstairs. He's your bestie? Oh, that's awesome. Guys, go check out Shiloh as well. His channel is super fun and it has really cozy Animal Crossing content. So, yeah, this is the kitchen and dining room. So we've got him a nice view of the rice paddies, because his theme is a nice rice paradise, so it's all about the rice. So I wanted to give him a nice kitchen, so he's got that. And I think it turned out really good. So let's go chat with him. What's up, sweatband? Oh, are you done? It's ready. All right, nice. I am gonna have a sip of water real quick. He's dining on his food. That's so cute. Okay. At least I got a picture. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jules. Glad you guys like this. You didn't get the notification I was live. I'm sorry. I probably forgot to mention it to you anyways. I've had I don't know. Sometimes I think I tell people, but I actually end up telling other people thinking I told different people, and that may have been what it is. So I am sorry if I forgot to tell you that I was live streaming today. Oh, thank you, Queen TJ. I want to check the photo. Ooh, a nice rice parrot. Yeah, that does look good. Okay, that's a good photo. Yep. Okay, well, let's head back. Oh, thank you guys. Glad you like it. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Yep. Maybe Julia would be a good roommate. I could kind of see that. Yeah. I'm going to go a little longer. Not to worry. Okay, great. What have they got for sale here? Ooh, some interesting items. Okay. Okay, so what I did last time, or to pick out Cranston's house, was I just said the person at the restaurant closest to the door, and he happened to be walking by the door. So we're gonna go into the cafe this time, and it's gonna be the villager closest to like the checkout area. So that's how we're gonna choose the next one. It is everyone's bestie, Wardell. All right, so okay, so it's going to be, is this Rex? He wants to climb mountains and take in the pretty scenery. All right, I think we can make that happen. The food is so yummy. Last time I was here, I thought I ordered too much. Nope, I ate it all and 2 desserts. I was real proud. Did you know you have a face that says Paradise Planning? Getting a screenshot of that. Especially when you use it to say Paradise Planning. Since you're here, do you think you could help me? Yep, I can help you. Let's chat. It's starting to get warmer again. Not a fan of the heat. Yeah, we're gonna get another heat wave of sorts next week. So it's been a bit cooler. We've even had like the odd rain shower, which we need. We need the water. We need the rain. But it has been maintaining mostly sunshine in my neck of the woods. A place to climb mountains. Okay, cool. Ooh, redeem color. Okay, so we're doing a 1 color challenge for Rex's house. So let me know what's the color that you're going to choose. Yeah, I think Rex is fun, and this should be a fun build. Place to climb mountains. We could get creative with this one. Okay, so now I need to think of like what I would choose for his, oh goodness, for his house, for his location. I'm thinking of one that's like elevated, like this one maybe, or something like that one. Um, We could do that one. We've got that one. What about over here? Oh no, I'm thinking of one down here, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm thinking of this one. But let me know, Rich. Let me know what color you have chosen. Gray or green, I can pull the chat. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. Start a poll. All right, done. I'd be happy with either. I think either would be interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of debating between this one or this one. Maybe this one, thinking about it. You were so tempted to vote gray. I'm surprised you didn't vote gray. That's like your favorite color. You have changed. Wow. Matured even. Oh my goodness. It is an evening of revelations. Oh dear. Well, it looks like green is winning. So I'll probably go for, yeah, let's go for maybe this one. I'm gonna go 2-level again. All right, cool. Okay, so I think green is the winner. So I'm gonna close the poll and thank you to those who voted. Parentheses, I have not. That sounds about right. Okay, we're doing a 1-color challenge with the color green for Rex and his place to climb mountains. So that's cool. So let's go into design mode. And I'll even make his house green. I might keep it on the smaller side. So let's do that. Let's see, is there a green option? Yes, there is. Let's go for that, and we can go for that. Voila. There we go. We have the house. So I was thinking I was going to place the house over here, and then we'd have enough space for one of our dormant volcanoes that we can place back there. And let's see what else we could add. So we could also, okay, we got the standees. That's interesting as well. I think we'll probably place that inside. We'll do something like that. Ooh, we do have the cave. Maybe I have room for the mossy cave because that's green, right? So now, okay, so now I'm thinking. We do something like this. We have the cave like right next to the house. I think that's as close as we can get it. Okay. Maybe we'll stick that there. And then we can have like a mountain on either side. And we'll go for the natural. And oh, we'll just stick with the grass because that's green. So that's fine. Oh, we got another heist, everybody. Get in on the heist if you can, if you want to. See how many more partition walls you can get. And okay, so let's see what else we could add to this. We could probably add a giant vine or two as well. I don't think, oh, we can add them back here. Sweet. Okay, great. So I'm gonna do light green. Yeah, like that. Okay, this is already looking kind of neat. We do have the mossy version of the pond stone as well. That is also green, so we could incorporate that too. We could kind of have a couple like that on either side. And then if we go over here, there's like some mossy rocks and stuff too that we could add, or a mossy stone or whatever. Or we could even add a decayed guardian if we want. Would that be weird? How's this for like a welcoming a welcoming scene? Stage flame, different colors. Yeah, the stage flame, it does come in green, so we could do that one. Maybe inside, I don't know. Well, maybe outside. Yeah. I have an idea for that. Okay. Oh, we do have the leaf statue too. No, you know what? We're going stage flame. I think that's a cool idea. Yeah, let me get out the mossy garden rock too. Because I was gonna add a couple of those on either side. And yeah, then we can add, if I can find it. I think it's up here with like, yeah, this area here. Yeah, stage flame machine. Sure enough, we have it in green. So we could have it right here for the entrance. Let's turn these babies on. There we go. Ooh, yeah. All right. We might have to set this like in the evening or something. Hold on. I need another sip of water. Ooh, Shiloh. You've redeemed for room size. Okay. Let me know what room size you want for the rooms indoors. So I've got 2 floors to work with. So let me know what you want for the room size. Yeah, let's go back into design mode and we're gonna set this to the evening. That's looking good. Okay. And what else can we do? Can we add... We could add some pumpkins. Those are green. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We move that there, and then we could add a few pumpkins kind of growing around too. Because, because why not? And just, just for something a little bit different apart from like the glowing moss and the weeds that I normally do, which I will still include as I'm doing now, but it's nice to mix it up with something a little bit different. All right, yeah, this is coming along. 8x8 for the rooms. Okay, I can work with that. Thank you. Yep, glowing moss. We got that. Oh, you know what? We could do the glowing moss stools. Let's see if we can find those. Or maybe some vines or something. And yeah, we could have that kind of hiding back there and back there. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm liking this. I think this is looking good. And we're probably gonna head inside now. So let's get to it. Okay, so we have got, let's go 8 by 8. And we could still incorporate this, that's fine. Let's take a look at the wallpaper and flooring options. So definitely not an iceberg wall. That would be interesting. The ski slope wall as well. I kind of see what they're going for there with like a winter mountain kind of theme. But we're not doing that. We're gonna go like summer. What about the summit wall? Would this be considered green or is this too blue? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, we do have the Meadow Vista, and we could include this wall. And then we could probably add like some glowing moss rugs as well. Whoops. Maybe just like that, and then have like a mountain over there, just hanging out. Or I could put the mountain over here. That might be a bit better. Well, it's not a mountain. It's a dormant volcano, isn't it? But it kind of seems mountain-like. And yeah, okay, so we could have that over there. Let's set this up. I think there's a green variation of this. Yep, there is. Great. The St. Patrick's outfit with the clover sunglasses. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, let's see if we can do that. I think that's Shamrock, isn't it? The Shamrock outfit. So if we go down to S, we should be able to find that. Yeah. Oh yeah, he is styling. Look at that. Why does Lottie have all that glowing moss behind the HHP office, and why is she growing it? Is she supplying the glowing moss for Red to give to Tom? You might be onto something, Shiloh. there's there's something fishy going on with all that glowing moss, that's for sure. All right, let's see if we can find the shamrock glasses as well. Yeah, sure enough. Oh my gosh, yes. Great idea. Is there a hat as well? Or am I making that up? That's a conductor's. Beautiful. Hey, Robin, welcome in. Guys, go check out Cozy Gamer Mama, who does awesome Animal Crossing content, great live streams. Your break is about to end, but you wanted to stop in and say hi. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We are doing Rex's house, and he wants a place to climb mountains. So we're doing like a mountain climbing theme for him. There's the glowing moss jars and glowing moss shelves that can be made. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go find that. Doopy-doopy-doo. Yes, we got glowing moss jars. Yeah, he's nodding in approval. That's great. And we could add, just bring those out. Probably bring that out too. And let's see what else we've got. Okay, yes, hugs for everybody. Everybody who needs one, for sure. I don't know if I need a generator. We do have the, oh, what is it? The cave outside, so I don't feel the need to have the cave inside here. Ooh, but we could give him some outdoor sandals, that's for sure, and a fishing rod, because he can fish in like this little stream. Let's take a look. That is avocado. That's probably the only like green one that there is, so that's fine. And yeah, we could do something like that. We could kind of have some of it peeking out just for a little bit of something different there. Okay, great. And we can also maybe set up, let's set up the fishing rod over here. And then we've got like a jar of this stuff over here. I don't know if I'm going to need that. Because we could just do like an outdoor. Oh, he's loving the outdoor folding chair. Okay, that's cool. So we got like an outdoor folding chair here and then one here for his fishing. So he can sit and fish if he wants. He wants to be comfortable. Rex could be hiding the glowing moss for Lottie, but he is so innocent. I know. I don't think he would knowingly be involved in this glowing moss conspiracy or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's see what else there is. Let's check the order sheet again. So we can only use green items, so we have to bear that in mind as well. We have the one color challenge going on, so that's just a little bit of an extra challenge, but it's a good one. We could add the grass standee mountains kind of in the background. We can do that over here. I don't know if we have room for the tree. Let's see. Not really. Not unless we have it moved up like this, which isn't the worst thing. So we could do it like that. You know what's really fun is if you walk through the water, it splashes a little. That's such a fun little detail, I think. Yeah, okay, so we could have some. I kind of like this. I kind of like the view like this. I think that looks neat. Okay, so we've got something going on here, which is great. And let's see what else we could add for just for some other stuff. I don't think any of these cans come in green. Well, there is. Okay, so there is like a green item in each of them. So we might make that work. So he's got a little bit of food there. And then I don't think this comes in green. I mean, we do have the dinosaur toy. We could incorporate the dinosaur toy or the panda or maybe a garden gnome. Maybe he's hanging out with the hungry gnome. Oh yeah, he's loving it. He's loving the hungry gnome. Okay, that's great. Ooh, and let's also get a cooler box as well, because that too comes in green. Oh yeah, he's very excited. Okay, that's great. Okay, so this stuff over here, we're just gonna move that, and we're gonna move that. And then I'd like to place the gnome like on top of something, like a stool or something. So let's go back here and see if we can do that. Yeah, maybe the leaf stool that comes in green. Yeah, okay, so he's got like a little, he's camping out with his little gnome buddy. I think that's great. Oh, and then we can get the, there's like a camping light, isn't there? Yeah, the lantern. Awesome. Okay, so here's what I'm also thinking. We can move this as well. Add another little mountain effect there. And then I would like to maybe turn this off or at least change the lighting to something a little bit darker. So we could do something like that, just so there's a little bit of a glow from the lamps and from the different items. Yeah, neat. Okay. The mushroom lamps are green. Oh, yeah, the mushroom. I do love a good mushroom lamp. Okay. Let's see if we can incorporate some mushroom lamps. Maybe kind of have those along the side of the river. We could have one growing here. And then one growing there. Can we fit one back here? We can. That's kind of cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's looking neat too. Okay, great. And then I feel like we should add like a sound effect and work on that. So downstairs was kind of like an outside vibe, so I don't know if we're going to do the same upstairs. We might go for more of an indoorsy kind of vibe. Okay, 8 by 8. Yep. Okay. And let's take a look at the wallpaper options. So we are looking for like green. And there are quite a few green options, which is great. But I'm not sure if I've seen anything yet that's really going to work for his place to climb mountains theme. I was thinking maybe a glowing moss cave wall or the forest, because we could continue with that glowing moss theme. Or we could do the glowing moss ruins wall with the forest as a feature wall. That could be kind of neat. And maybe the Korok forest flooring. Clover rug. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Let's think about that though, because I don't know how the clover rug is going to go with the with this Korok forest flooring, which I'm really liking. So I think we can make that work. I don't know if there is a green option for any of the pillars or counters. What a tragedy. There's no green option. Okay, well, what I will do is maybe just add like a partition wall or two, and then we have something of like a window or some sort of barrier between these two areas. So this looks fine. I think this looks okay. So that's cool. Okay, but the question is like now what do we put here? So we could let's go find the goddess statue and take a look at the different variations. Because that'd be cool to kind of add the goddess statue. Yeah, she kind of has like a green mossy aspect to her. So I think we can do that. Add that there for now. And if you want me to add the Zonai authentication crest, we could do that too. We'll just stick that over there for now. We can add a few Zelda references up here. I think that would be kind of neat. If we go down here, we could add like a few rupees too. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And let's see what else we could do. This porcelain vase. Oh, he's liking the porcelain vase. I was really not expecting that. But I think maybe a porcelain vase right here looks kind of neat as well. Okay, and then, yeah, we can get some more, we can find that the glowing moss shelves, which are right here. So we got that maybe over on this side here. And maybe we have like a couple. So we could have like some sort of area where they're kind of doing some tests or something as well, if we have room for that. Maybe I can add these in different colors too. Oh no, I can't because it has to be green. So we'll just have it like we'll have one on each side, and then we could maybe see what else we could potentially add, if anything. We could get some potted starter plants in the green. Yeah, he's liking that. Okay. The watermelon beach ball. Yeah, that could work. Majora's Mask on the wall, but on the forest wallpaper, like it's coming out of the woods. That's a cool idea, but it's not really green, is it? And this is meant to be largely a green color challenge. Does it have green in it? Because we could, if it has some green in it, I think we could get away with that. I can never remember which one it is, like where. Is it hat or is it glasses? I can't remember which category it's in. Or it might be this one. Or not. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. It does have green. It has a little bit of green, doesn't it? Okay, we'll give it a go. So you wanted it on the wall, but on the forest wallpaper, like it's coming out of the woods. Okay, yeah, like that. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's a cool effect. Oh, and then we do have like the leaf mask as well, so we could incorporate that too. All right, nice. Okay, I think this is coming along. Another thing I was thinking was maybe just a table. Um, let's see what we can find for that in green. We could do an outdoor table. I was thinking, where's the vintage? Yeah, because that comes in green. And then we could add like a wooden toolbox that comes in avocado. He'll probably need something like that to work on different projects and stuff. And unfortunately, that doesn't come in green, though, does it? Not the microscope would be a good idea. Something sciencey. We do have the electronics kit, though, so we can add that too. So he's got some sort of mysterious project going on. We don't know what exactly, but he's figuring it out. Oh, we could add maybe a ruined arch or a broken pillar or something. Yeah, okay. We could add that over here. Yeah, that looks cool. And then we could have, like, in the corner here, another one. Yeah, I think that's looking good. Now, if we turn out the lights, how cool is this looking already? Oh my gosh. So neat. Okay, but we're not done yet, so I'm not going to turn the lights out yet. Oh, yes, watermelon beach bar. Beach ball. Garden furniture is green. It is. I may consider that. The beach ball. So you never know when you may need a beach ball, even in the middle of the jungle. Who knows? We do have the one-up mushroom, Mario mushroom as well. We could include that. Stick that up there. See if anybody notices. I'll probably put the beach ball downstairs, thinking about it. I think, yeah, sorry, dude. I'm gonna put that downstairs real quick. In the Majora's Mask game, you start out with the Skull Kid in the forest with the Majora's Mask, where the Skull Kid also takes Epona. Oh, yeah, that does make sense to have the Majora's Mask reference for sure. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking like I need to put something over here and I just don't know. I don't know what yet. So let's come up with some ideas maybe. If we maybe if we just head down, we could add like an old stonework kitchen in the mossy. So we could include something like that. I don't know if that just looks weird though. I don't know if I love that idea. But let me know your thoughts if you think that's a good idea or not. Plants are always kind of an option as well. We could add just add like a giant vine, which I think, yeah, I think that actually makes a lot of sense to have a giant vine growing in here. I don't know how well the clover rug would look good would look in this particular build. We can give it a try if I have it. Don't think I do. May have missed out on getting that one when it was Shamrock Day. Okay. And I have the glowing moss rug downstairs, so I'm not sure I really need it up here. Would that look good though? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look bad like that. That's not bad. We'll have a little bit of a glowing moss rug down there. Let's see what else we could do. We could add a glowing moss balloon. See what he thinks about that. No, I think I'm gonna keep that there, but we can also have a glowing moss balloon over here as well. Kind of put that in the middle like so. And then, ooh, yeah. Yeah, because these glowing moss balloons add a really nice glow as well. They add a little bit of extra light. So I'm thinking we could maybe add no, these don't come in green. Never mind. That says yellow, even though bits of it are green. But it does say yellow, so maybe no wall lights. Let's see, well, any of these, you know, the Moroccan lights might look good if we have a couple of these. Strategically placed. So we could have one up there. And then have another over there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this one. Okay. We could add some some vine garland or some hanging glowing moss too. I don't know if I love that. I think that's maybe a little bit too distracting to have it there. Let's see if it looks good. Like that instead. Yeah, I think that might be a bit better. So we can get rid of that and then just have like some hanging glowing moss hanging up there too. All right, guys. I think we're good. I think this is looking good. So we'll go downstairs, I think, for the montage because that's more mountain-ish. It's ready. Thank you. Oh, glad you guys like it. I'll get a picture there. Oh, that's a great picture too. With the gnome. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. Thank you, Queen TJ and Jules. I gotta check the photo I took. I'm gonna go for this one. Yeah. Wonderful. I'm gonna head back. Yep. All right, I think I got energy for one more build. And great, got 30,000 Poki. I will work a little longer. All right. Let's go back outside. And I don't really know who is on the beach, so I'm gonna go for the villager who is the furthest to the right. So let's go see who it is. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Why did I say that? Oh no. Oh. Well, it had to happen. It had to happen sometime, didn't it? It had to happen sometime. Oh, this feels cursed. Guns out, people. Rex is very happy with his vacation home. And thank you, Rich, and thank you everybody else for your suggestions. I think it turned out really good. Oh, man. All right. I committed to this, so Rocket, we're giving you a home. I'm giving you a tiny home though. I'm giving you a 2-story 4x4 room home, and you're gonna like it. Yeah, Rocket. Rocket's got a story. All right. Yeah, Rocket's supposed to be a she. Rocket is a female villager. Okay, a respite for heroes. The Rocketto, yes. Did I do the DIY? Oh no, I forgot the DIY bottle. I'm sorry, Rich. I will try to remember that. A respite for heroes. Let's think about where we want to put Rocket. And if anybody has a suggestion for an island that they want to place Rocket, then let me know. Somewhere far away. Yes, somewhere as far away as possible. It's just awful. Yep. Weird glitch. There's only a popsicle floating there. Very weird glitch. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Should I go for one of these the rock islands? Okay. We can give her jail bars too. We can lock her into this. We can lock her into this place. The winter part. Oh goodness. Make a prison? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think this rocky island, or what would be better for a prison? I'm thinking this one. This one's gonna be more conducive to placing the yeah, it's gonna be like Alcatraz, yes. For placing the jail bars. Okay, great. Oh my goodness. Nicolas Cage is playing Rocket. Yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, a respite for heroes. Yeah, we'll give you a respite, all right. A great movie. It is a great, good action flick. Haven't watched it in a while. All right, what are we doing for this prison? Let's see. Let's go for the pink striped roof. And the gray panel siding, and we gotta give her like a prison-like door. Maybe the black and white. Yeah, we'll give her that one. Oh, one of these doors. The iron door, the pink iron door, just because she is pink. So we'll give her that. So that's what we're doing there. Let's set this right here. Let's just take a look at the order sheet out of curiosity. So I do have to include the retro massage chair, the hammock, and the LCD TV. Okay. Well, I think we can make that happen. But we're going jail bar. Man, if only Stacy or Nana A were here, they would find this therapeutic. Right, yeah. Okay, so we have something going on here, and then we can add maybe a couple of like prison towers. Let's trying to figure this out, make this look decent, halfway decent. And yeah, we can have this one over on this side too. Okay, there we are. I think we have the makings of something. We can maybe add that like that. And maybe move this up too. Okay, yes. Can I get the other villagers to be prison guards? That would be amazing. Yeah, the roommate. We could add a roommate who would be the prison guard. That would be kind of funny. But that does make me think about lighting. What could we add for the lighting? We could add like some stage lights back here. Yeah, so we could do that at least. Add a little bit of that going on. And we could give her like some workout equipment outside, like in the yard or something. So we can give her some of that. So let's go find the sporty things. Oh, I think I went too far, didn't I? Oh, she's loving it. She's like, yes, I'm into this. For sure, best prison ever. And then we've got that, and we've got the pull-up bars back there. You can just about see them. Okay, yeah. So I think that looks good. And then, then we could get the sirens. Wherever that is. Yep. We can put those on top of the. Let's see the different colors. We can stick with red. Not that I'm going to set them off because that would be really annoying, but just having them there, I think, would be good. Maybe we want it like a little bit in the daytime. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we have to incorporate these items, which I think is fine. We can do that. But I am just gonna give her like a tiny house. If you can use the armor statues for guards, oh, that's a good idea. Let's go back out and do that before I forget. Oh, where are they? Oh yeah, right here. The plate armor. Yes. Okay. Love it. Security cameras. Hey, Pinecomb Forest, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for the suggestion. I will add some security cameras. Let's go do that. Let's see if is that one of the default? No, or not default, one of the order sheet things, and it's not. Okay, let's go find where is the security camera at? Did I miss it? No, I didn't. All right, yeah, okay. So we'll put that upstairs. Hey, Vanessa, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far. Let's figure out what kind of wallpaper and flooring as well that we have. So we could go for this steel frame wall. We could go for the pink shanty wall. We could go for the dungeon wall since we're kind of giving her something like a prison. The stone wall could work as well. Maybe the ramshackle wall. And then we can give her the concrete floor. Okay. So we're doing that. You know, there's one time of day if you have it raining, it will be foggy. That would look great. Oh, yeah. I think that's in the morning. I think that's like 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. Let's go find out. That's a good idea. No, I'm okay for the season. Yeah, there we go. We got that fog. Ooh, very atmospheric. Yes, please like the stream, guys. It really helps out my channel. I would really appreciate that. And thank you all for being here. All right, so we are working on this one. Let's just see from the order sheet if there's anything that we do want to add, just out of curiosity. We can give her like a little fridge and a washer. Let's make this silver. It's kind of a shame that this seat only comes in this color. Like it can't be customized. So it's kind of hard to get it to match with stuff. So I think this kind of color scheme probably is the best anyways. So we could do something like this. We could do the clothing rack here with the TV on top. And we could do something like that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then over here we could do maybe like a sink or something. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, like a utility sink. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay. And then we could have give her like a pile of magazines or something. I don't really know what she would read. Maybe she would read about sports. She kind of seems like the sporty type. So we can add that. And I don't know if there's like a rug or something that we could add as well. So let's just see. It would have to be a smaller sized rug, but we'll see. So it's Wednesday, middle of the week. We're working our way towards the weekend again. So I don't know if anybody has any plans for the weekend. We've got some friends of ours. We're going to be dog sitting their dog. So we have a dog. We have a golden retriever, and their dog is, I think, a hound of some sort, a greyhound, I think. Greyhound Saluki mix, I think. Yeah. And we just found out. So we once a week we have our dog. We have a dog walker come by to walk the dog with other dogs so that Roxy can socialize with other dogs at least once a week. And we didn't realize that we shared the same dog walker with our friends. So Roxy's been walking and hanging out like regularly with our friends' dogs. So we're hoping the weekend's going to go smoothly, that they all get along okay. But the other dog, Ivy, has visited us in the past, and it is a little bit of chaos, but usually in a good way. So I'm gonna give her a rough rug as like a little entrance. I think that's what we can do, and that might be it. I don't know if we're gonna give her anything more. Oh, and then let's see what else we could do. We could also add a few lights, or we could add a wall clock like so. And you know what? We're going to add a couple of gyroids. Yeah. And then I'm also thinking maybe we move this to the middle here. And then we can kind of do something like that. We can move that over there, and we could add maybe a little bit of extra something. Just seeing if there's something else here that would work to put on top. So let's move down here, because I kind of have an idea. I just have to find it. I'm M? Okay. Okay, okay. Hear me out. We could kind of like create a little space like this with this, and then we could have these magazines, and then we could have like a radio or something. So then the gyroids can dance to something. So let's give her like a nearly busted radio. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. I think that's looking good. And let's give her some sort of light. It might just be this hanging light bulb. We will see. We'll see what else there is, just out of curiosity. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay. And yeah, we'll put that there too. That looks somehow fitting. Okay, great. So we got all this going on here. And let's go upstairs. And we have to place the hammock upstairs. So we're gonna do like probably something akin to a bedroom. Right. So the wallpaper and flooring. Sometimes it's one of the hardest decisions to make. It's like, oh my gosh, so many different options to choose from. And it really sets the tone, doesn't it? It sets the look up of the hear me out. What if I go for the Lego wall with the slate flooring? We could have like a shower booth here. And then we can do, let's see, what are the different colors? Yeah, okay, so we could do this. Oh, not the custom design, the pattern. Oh, she's liking that. Okay, cool. Great. Prison gyroids, amazing. Yes, exactly. I found the prison gyroids. And then, of course, we have some sort of, fan to keep things cool. And maybe she likes to listen to a fan when she's trying to sleep. I know I do. I need that white noise, that precious, precious white noise. I'm just not feeling any of the other stuff here, though, so we're gonna keep going. And you know what? Let's go down here and see what's down here. Just refresh our memories with some of these, like, different random items. Because if I have, like, the Lego wallpaper, maybe there's, like, another Lego item that would work. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling any of these things for a tiny build, so that's okay. It's always good to check, I think. We could give her an exercise bike too. Oh, she loves the exercise bike. Okay, we're gonna stick that right there. And then she can cool off and shower after that, so that's cool. And we can give her like a little mama panda, and then we just need to kind of give her something behind the bed, if possible. Just taking a look to see what's what, see what jumps out at me. We could just do the folding floor lamp. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So with that in mind, then we can add a few more things. We could add a few more lights here. And let's see what else we could do. And we can add some towels as well for like the shower. I do like these wall-mounted neon lamps in the white, so maybe we go for a little bit of that too. Maybe we go for that instead of these lamps. Yeah, we do something like that. Okay. And then over here we could add maybe a little something more. Where do we have the cork board or the bulletin board or something? And then we can do like a different pattern. I don't know what, but we can do one of these patterns. We can do the newspaper pattern. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's coming together. All right. Yeah. And again, I feel like we should add like some music or something. So let's just see about doing that too. And the question is, where would we put the music player? So I might change things up a little bit. Instead of that, we might have like a table back here. Maybe this iron garden table, and then on top of that we could have like a radio or something. Yeah, she's liking that. Okay, cool. All right, nice. All right, great. I think this is good. Um, we could maybe add some more gyroids up here. Let's see. Let's go for the bendoid because it does have like the crenellations that I think works well. Yes. That's great. All right, nice. And I do want to change. I want to change these stairs. Yeah, to the gray. Okay, so we got that. We got that there. Let's just do that down here as well. Okay. Okay, great. Perfect. Yes. I think this is the place for Rocket. So let's go talk to her. It's ready. Your vacation home awaits. A gyroid on top of the that would be a good idea too. I did put the alarms. So I think that works too. Well, she seems happy. That's something. Oh goodness. The easy chair looked like an electric chair kind of. Yeah, it's supposed to be like an old-fashioned. I'll show you in a minute. It has a little animation. Gonna check the photos. I'll sit down and watch what it's like, a little back massager chair. Yes, I think that's a good picture. Yeah, so take a look. Yeah. It looks weird, this chair. Yeah, it actually does not look comfortable, to be fair. But who knows? Anyways, we're gonna chat with her. We're going to head back. Okay, I'm heading back. It looks medieval. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay, well, on that note, I think I'm gonna call it an evening or call it a day. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I've earned more Pokey. That's great. I am finished now. Yep. Oh, yes, I gotta get the DIY bottle before I wrap up. So I'm gonna go get that. Hey, Joshua, welcome in. Guys, before we go check out Joshua the Transit Prodigy for all things travel and transportation. I am just wrapping things up, Joshua, so I am kind of at the end of this stream now, but thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. I'm just looking for a bottle. Yep. Let's see what it is. Something from Nana, wooden mosaic wall. Okay, it's new. Great. Okay. Yeah, you kind of missed the fun. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we built a prison for Rocket. It was majestic. Yeah, it was cathartic. But yeah, it is getting. It's around 9 p.m. here, so I'm starting to feel a little bit tired now. But thank you all for being here. What are you gonna do, Joshua? Oh, a member for 8 months. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a cozy cutie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. And I hope you're having a great day. And I am doing a premiere tomorrow for Queen TJ. She's very kindly done some fantastic HHP homes, and I have toured them, so I'm sharing that video as a premiere tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you everybody for being here. Even if you just popped in for a little bit or you just arrived, I really appreciate everybody being here and supporting the channel. So I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon, Yuki. All right, and thank you to my mods as well. Thank you, Shiloh, Tom, and Queen TJ. I really appreciate you guys being here. Well, I liked your rap that celebrated your 10-year anniversary, Yuki, so that was great. All right, looking forward to the premiere. So am I. Yeah, I think you guys are really going to like it and find some great inspiration. So I'm going to call it a day now. Thank you all for being here and have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody. Bye.